I'm not going to do a let's play of it, but I will talk about the game. Here's some facts about Five Nights at Freddy's. Fact number 1. The game was actually created by an independent developer known as Scott Cawthon. The guy is fairly enigmatic. He sort of came out of nowhere. He's done a few indie games, but it's really hard to find anything by him other than Five Nights at Freddy's. And it's obvious he put a lot of time into it, and a lot of work. Basically, the mechanics of Five Nights at Freddy's, the first one at least, is based around still images that change as the AI moves around. It's fairly easy to make, but the man did great work with it. Fact number 2 about Five Nights at Freddy's, and again, I'm doing the whole series, not just the first game. While it is true that Five Nights at Freddy's has a lot in common with Chuck E. Cheese's, it's actually more likely that the game is based off of Chuck E. Cheese's predecessor, Showbiz Pizza. Showbiz Pizza, it was a place, it's hard to describe. The bear in the Showbiz Pizza bear, he was very fat. So he doesn't look like Freddy. Freddy looks more like Chuck E. Cheese's Chuck E. Cheese than, you know, that guy, the Showbiz Pizza bear. Showbiz Pizza was well known for, you know, exactly what Chuck E. Cheese's was well known for. You know, having a fun, interactive area, arcade games, pizza, and animatronics. Of course, Showbiz Pizza were, instead of just animatronics, they also had the guy in the costume wander around, and that was interesting. That might also be suggestive of the early storyline in Five Nights at Freddy's, where it suggests that a murderer used a costume of Freddy Fazbear. Fact number 3. In Five Nights at Freddy's 2, there are actually these little mini-games called Death Minigames. Each of them is based off of an Atari 2600 type of game and feature prominently into the story of the game series. Now, many of you who are fans of them have probably looked into the background of the games. Each of them reveals little tidbits of information, but it's hard to connect them all. So far, the theory is that the one showing just Freddy in the small area is probably the earliest in the timeline. However, there is no guarantee that that's the fact, and there's no actual confirmation of that either. It could be misleading by Scott himself. And he's very good at that, by the way. Fact number 4, Five Nights at Freddy's. The interesting thing about Golden Freddy and Shadow Freddy, or the Purple Freddy, is, you know, they might be hallucinations, or they might be real. It's already confirmed by Scott that there is something paranormal, some kind of haunting or something happening at Five Nights at Freddy's, or in Five Nights at Freddy's. So, Freddy's Pizzeria might be haunted by the ghosts of dead children. It's not clear, though, on the actual status of existence of Shadow Freddy or Golden Freddy. So they might be real, or they might not be. Are you imagining them? Or are they actually there haunting you? Very interesting. Fact number 5. This is also concerning Golden Freddy, who is by far one of the most interesting characters in the series. It's possible that Golden Freddy is the original Freddy Fazbear. Original in that this is probably the suit that was used in the original restaurant. Which begs the question, who's in the suit?